Here's another Trash to Treasures lesson. We're beginning with a beautiful re-gift from one of my wonderful students. I want you to see the beautiful gold rim and the deep red. It's actually glass, but a very opaque vase. You'll need a very heavy vase for this project. We have actually the bottom few feet of a large date palm, the flowers from the date palm, your hasami, a scissors for trimming the fronds, and you could use some fabric or ribbon or colored cord if you'd like to incorporate it into your project. Today is a braiding project with the palms, and I've created two and we're going to use these, and they are going to be able to fix. I've turned them at an angle, and they can fit into the corners of this container very nicely. So I have braided 3 of the leaves together, and I've removed the ones I didn't want to include in the braids. This one is a simple braid, and then I've connected with the stapler braids from opposite sides so that we get the circular motion. In this one, I used 2 of the leaves and incorporated some leftover fabric to add a little color. So we're going to come more forward with this one. And I like this upward motion and the forward motion for this one. Then we have our flowers. This was a challenge because look at the size of this stalk, and I didn't want that much weight in my container. So using a utility knife, I was able to divide that big stalk so we can have lighter and smaller configurations of the flowers. So we're going to add the flowers. You want to add from the back to the front. I've also bundled and wired some of these to get the configuration I wanted. So I could also get shorter fronds. Now, none of these materials have to go in water, so they don't have to go deep down into the container. Then we'll just use a few extra fronds as we need them to neaten the mouth of the container and to add depth in the back. Aren't these fun? I have so enjoyed my date palms. And hope you have access to some and can try some of these fun projects. You, of course, can also try using other palm fronds. Braiding is a very popular use of palms in Ikebana because we can change the shape of the container, we can change the shape of the materials, and change the character. That's one of the joys of doing Sogetsu Ikebana, is we can use any material, anywhere we are, even here in the desert in Phoenix, Arizona. So I am happy that you joined me today for this Ikebana lesson using date palm and braiding the fronds and the leaves to make our fun Ikebana project. Thank you for joining me.